Hey y'all. So, it's been a while, hasn't it? I've been gone for 3 weeks. I know I said I was gonna be gone for like a couple weeks and then it turned into 3 weeks. So a lot has happened since then. So basically what happened is I went to take my break because life was just getting hectic. I was having less time to focus on things and I wanted to make sure that I was producing good content. So I stopped doing this for a little bit to catch up on everything. And then I got sick. I got sick and I was like, gosh dang it. Okay. So much for that break. Recovered in about a week. I was feeling good for about a week. I was getting stuff done. I had a friend's wedding I was going to, and which I got my nails done. I am a nail girl now. Like, that was so much fun. I did not realize how much fun that was going to be until I got my nails done. And now I just feel like that bitch. Like, it's so much fun. But got sick. Went and got my nails done. I had a wedding to go to, got sick right before that wedding, lost my voice, so even then I couldn't film anything because I had no voice. So that was fun. And then I was sick for another week. That was fun too. So much fun. I have been on and on, off again sick. I am just recovering from it. And just so much has happened. My friends got married, so I was at their wedding. It was a beautiful ceremony, all that good stuff. I got to try some, in those interim times where I wasn't sick, I did get to try some things. I will make a video on what I got during the Sephora sale, because I went a little out of budget, a little bit, but it was for good causes. So we're gonna pretend that I didn't go over budget. We're gonna pretend, and we're gonna get started. So this video, just so y'all know, I am pre-recording a few videos. I'm doing a declutter series, and I have a bunch of stuff to go through, but to make sure that I can give away the stuff that is still good, I need to do these all pretty quickly. Like, I got some friends coming soon and whatnot, and some out-of-town friends who are coming soon, and I want to make sure they can pick whatever they want out of the stuff that is still good. So I'm gonna, if you see this makeup look quite a few times in some introductions, it's just because I'm pre-filming. I just want to make sure that all of it's out of the way, but I am going to stretch this content over a couple of weeks just so y'all can watch me go through the declutter. But that's just how it's got to be right now. Sadly, that is just how it's got to be. I have tried some new products. I'm going to introduce them really quick while we are here together talking. So on my eyes today, I have the Frosty the Snowman ColourPop collection. I think it is super cute what I created with these like little pastels. I think it is so cute. This is what the color story looks like. I know I'm a little late on it, but I used this blue shade right here called Splendid. I used a Thermometer, which is like this purple shade, and then I used Always Very Merry right here to kind of deepen the corner a little bit. And then I used Jolly Soul, which is just this white, like, shimmer shade. I don't love that there is a ton of glitter shades. ColourPops is the least offensive I have found in, like, my journey of pressed glitter. So I'm not too terribly upset, but I do understand that if you don't like pressed glitters, this may not be the palette, because I think there's only like 3, maybe 4 shades that are not that pressed glitter formula. But other than that, it is so cute. I think the colors are on point. I think the packaging is on point. I feel like ColourPop very rarely like fails me. So this is super cute from first impressions. I did get this NARS blush while I was doing my Sephora sale purchasing, so I'll talk about this a little more, but I got the shade Impassioned, which is their new shade. It's like described as an orchid color. Very pretty. I do like how it looks, but it is very pale. So I don't know how well it's gonna work on anyone deeper than me, because it shows up pretty well on my skin, but like I said, it's very pale, so anyone darker than me may have a harder time with it. All right, I got this Peanuts X Profusion highlighter, and wow, like, y'all see that, right? That is bam in your face. Like, it is glittery, it's got a base, like, it is shiny. It is, and it wasn't very, like, expensive, this Peanuts X Snoopy, like, thing. It came in a really, like, cute packaging, which I really liked as well. It almost looks like a puffer coat kind of material that the highlighter comes in with this, like, Snoopy keychain. Super cute packaging, pretty affordable, and it is blinding. So if you love a blinding white highlighter, like, look at that. That is impressive. I was actually really shocked, so. And then this one I'll talk about quick because I don't want to talk about it too much because sadly Colored Rain went out of business. Jeez, what is up with those eyelashes today? Colored Rain went out of business. I did take advantage of their sale and I got one of their liquid lipsticks. I got it in Mauve Rose. This is what it looks like. Super cute. I think it's cute. It's definitely a thinner formula, but the color is very cute. I like it. I don't know if it's still on sale or if they're still up, but it's in Mauve Rose. If you like it and you want to see if you can find it, be my guest. But that's the liquid lipstick on my lips today. But that's all the newish products I have on my face right now. And I have some boba tea. Very happy about that. And we're gonna get into a declutter. So this first declutter is going to be my Complexion products. So it's gonna be like foundations, primers, some brow products are gonna be in there. Just things like that I am decluttering from my collection, whether they are finished, whether they just don't work for me, or they're expired. Just depends on the situation. But I've kind of already gone through my collection, but we're going to go through it together and see what I am decluttering. And I'll give you a reason. So hold on tight. Let me get you in a better position and we'll be right back. All right, so I got a box for all my goodies and we're gonna make it a little festive. So starting. Here is my box of stuff and we're gonna talk about it. So the first item is this I should probably, woo. I'm trying not to break everything, but we'll see how that goes. All right, so here are all these kind of complexion-y products and we're gonna get started. So let's start with, we were starting with this. So this is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. As you can see, I am pretty much used it all up. It is gone, it is dead. I like this product. I am working on the niacinamide one and the watermelon dew one. So it has been used, it did its job. Now it is going to die a honorable death. So we're gonna throw that away. All right, the Tear foundation. So I liked this foundation. This foundation was good. The issue is, okay, this was dry a few days ago. I don't know where the foundation came from because it was pretty dry. Okay, I guess we're gonna save the Tear foundation. Since it didn't dry up, I thought it dried up and I was like, why did this dry up so quickly? But apparently it's still alive, so we're gonna save her. We're gonna save her for now. All right, the next one is the Sun Touchable Invisible Sunscreen, 35 SPF. It's from e.l.f. And I thought this was gonna be better than it was. So y'all know my favorite sunscreen is the Unseen Sunscreen from Supergoop. And I was thinking, oh, dupe culture, this is going to be similar. Oh, nay. It has this weird film texture that you get after you finish it. It is so much more oilier than the Supergoop one, and I'm just not a fan. It is so just gross feeling, and I don't even really want to put it on my skin to show y'all. Like, it is clear, but if you are not into certain textures, this is just not going to be for you. So don't bother if that's the case. So in we go. The No Filter Primer from ColourPop. I just felt like it messed with my base a little too much. And I've been noticing that a lot with like pore filling primers, blurring primers, things like that, that it just does not work with my skin. And this one definitely does not work with my skin. So it's gonna go to a new home. The next one is the NARS Tinted Moisturizer. So this one used to be my favorite tinted moisturizer, but then I discovered the Supergoop one, and I just don't reach for it anymore. I feel like it doesn't give off the look I want, and I feel like I chose this because I felt like it was one of my only options. But now that I actually have something that really caters to what I want, I feel like this one's no longer needed anymore. I did like it for what it was at the time, but this one's just not my favorite anymore. So it's gonna go to a better home. All right, the Naked Quickie. So first off, it is not my shade. It is one of the lightest shades, and it is still not my shade. Like, it's just a little too dark for me. Like, also look at that packaging. Just no matter how much I clean it, it is just gross and icky. And the little top just doesn't work properly. So this is actually kind of expired too at this point. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is definitely expired at this point. And it's not smelling great. So it is going bye-bye. All right. The next one is going to be the ColourPop Pretty Fresh. It just looks cakey. Like, it looks cakey on my skin. I have tried it with a brush. I've tried it with a sponge. I have tried it with just so many different ways, and it's just not looking right. And it's kind of looking gross. And it just doesn't look good on my skin, and then I just get so oily later. And I know it's like hyaluronic acid, it's hydrating, and probably not best for me. But I wanted to give it a go because this is the only foundation they had, and it's just not my tea. So it's not my journey. It just doesn't look good on my skin, so it's gonna go to a new home. All right, the NYX Pro Fix Stick. So I talked about in some videos that this is great for spot concealing, but it's not great for under eyes because it like just creases and looks cakey and icky under the eyes. I just realized I'm not pulling towards it a lot anymore. Like, I found other concealers that I can use for multiple different tasks, and this one, it's just not, I feel like I cannot rationalize having it in my collection if I'm not reaching for it. And on top of that, it's not as versatile as I want it. So it's gonna go to a new home. Well, actually, maybe not. It may just have to go because it's kind of icky at this point. Because I have touched it to my face. Yeah, no, it's gotta go. All right, this is the ColourPop Brow Gel. It just does nothing. It does nothing. Like, it's a clear brow gel, but it does nothing. It's not worth the time. It's just another step in something that doesn't work. So off it goes. This one was leaving like white stuff in my brows, which wasn't cute. Like, I know it's supposed to, like, I don't know what it's supposed to be a dupe of, but it's just, it doesn't work. It's not great. White speckles, not a fan. It's gotta go. Oh, speaking of things that don't do anything for your brows, the Ramen Hand All Brow Fixer does nothing. Doesn't hold anything, doesn't doesn't do anything. It's just watery and not worth your time. So bye-bye. Okay, so this one is the Patrick Ta Major Brow Lamination Gel. So I've used the majority of this. Like, this is almost gone. But I had not played with it for a while. And I decided to play with it for once after a while. And for some reason, it was flaking in my brows. Like, that has not happened with me with this before. So I'm wondering if I've had it too long and that's the issue. So I've used the majority of it. I think it's good when it's fresh and new, but this is definitely not one of those products that you can keep for a while and it's going to stay the way you want it. So bye-bye. All right, the Kosas concealer. I feel like it doesn't have the coverage I want, which kind of sucks. It's definitely not my shade. I think it's still a little too deep. Yeah, that's like a little too deep for what I usually use. And if it's just not covering and then on top of it, it's not the shade I want, it's just not working for me. So it's gotta go. It's gotta leave my collection. I'm sorry, it's done. All right, brow lift. I got a little bit left. See, I've torn this apart, but it's expired. It's donezo. It's been in my collection for a while. I'm not reaching for it. As much as I loved this brow gel, it's just not doing what it used to do for me. It's not sparking joy. I know that's a interesting concept, but it's not sparking joy in my collection anymore, so it's gotta go. Plus it's expired, so this will be leaving permanently. Morphe concealer. They may still make this, but it's over 2 years old. I don't reach for it anymore. I used to use it as an eye primer, but I have better eye primers in my collection now, and it's expired. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that smell wafted up to me. Oh, that's not good. Okay, yeah, that needs to go. Nope, that's gotta go. And then the marshmallow setting spray. I used most of it, but I feel like it just doesn't do anything. I think it just smells good, but it's not doing anything besides that. And I feel like there's no point in keeping something that does nothing in my collection. So it is leaving. Bye-bye. See you later, marshmallow setting spray. All right. And that is all my Complexion products. These are the ones that are leaving my collection. This is probably going to be the smallest batch I do of my declutter, but these are the ones that are no longer useful in my collection anymore. So say goodbye. Thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe to my Instagram. We have a lot of fun over there. It is CAPTIVATING_makeup. That is Captivating Makeup with 2 underscores. Check it out. I am so happy that y'all are back and watching, and I hope to have a great holiday season and the rest, and to end the rest of the year pretty well. Tell me what is leaving your collection this year, or what is going into your collection. Are you making any plans on less consumerism, more consumerism? Do you need to replace a bunch of stuff? Do you not need to? Let me know. I enjoy hearing from y'all. All right. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.